All right, welcome into hour two. Emilio is still here in the bottle, I'm sure. Watch this guy over here. Got to keep him in check. All right, so here is a defensive play. Second quarter, 2:52 left. So we're in the middle eight. We're officially in the middle eight. And I know the middle eight ends up being 0-0. The reason it's 0-0 is plays like this. Like they're most likely going to come away with at least a field goal here, right? But instead, second and 9 at Green Bay's 29. This is the Keyshawn Nixon strip sack. This literally wins you, or it preserves the tie for the middle eight and also makes you +2 by the end of the game on the turnover differential. The play call, to the best of my knowledge, and it's hard sometimes to read exactly what's match and what isn't. This is nickel 4-2-5, 55 touch. We're going to go TE left, nickel fire, free sky, which is basically the safety's going to come down and play the curl flat, and it's technically a cover 3 defense, okay? So what we mean by that is when we say 55 touch, this is Enigbare. He's going to run a touch spy. He's going to engage and just hold his ground and look for Spencer Rattler to potentially scramble out of the pocket. And he's doing it on the opposite side of the nickel fire. We'll talk about that in a minute. TE stunt, real simple. Kenny's going to go first, and then our boy Rashawn Gary is going to loop off of that. And I think this was either Kobe Wooden or Carl Brooks is going to push up the field and try to flush our boy Spencer Rattler as well. Now, when we talk –
That's Wooden for sure.
Is it Wooden? Okay.
Yeah.
So the nickel fire is going to be Keyshawn here. He's going to fire off the edge, and he's the free guy. He's, hey, go get the quarterback, right? So everything works in unison together. You've only got a 4-man rush. You've got a spy in case the quarterback tries to rush away from the pressure, and then you got a cover 3 look. Now, when we say free sky, we're going free safety is going to be the sky safety here. And again, I think I've got it saved in here just to show you what we're talking about. When you run a sky play, look at the far left diagram. The safety buzzes down to the curl flat. The corner covers deep third. The linebacker got the hook curl. If we called it cover 3 buzz, then the safety would have the hook curl. The linebacker would have the curl flat. The corner would have the deep third. And if we were running cloud, the safety would have deep third. The corner would sit in a curl flat. The linebacker would have a hook curl. So this is sky. The reason we say free sky is we're identifying which safety is going to play sky here, okay? And it's going to be the free safety. Here on this side is your tight end. That makes the opposite safety your free safety. So what he's going to do is come down here and be prepared to cover the flat, all right? Everyone else, really, really simple. They are going to be playing cover 3. Deep third, okay? Deep third, and then you've got a couple of guys working in zone here. Most likely this guy is responsible for hitting the flat if somebody attacks the flat. Again, I call it nickel 4-2-5, 55 touch, TE left, nickel fire, free sky. It's going to be a cover 3 defense. Let's watch it unfold. And really, really keying on the safety, how he's selling this shell look right here, right? And I think that's Zane, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So Zane's going to sell the shell, ball snap, get to your spot quick, right? So now he's in what we call a curl flat. It kind of looks like a hook curl here, but if somebody were to attack this flat, he's going on it. What I love about Zane is he looks for work. He doesn't just sit on a spot of grass in zone defense.
Did you see him? He like hammered down and then the feet plant and then they're still kind of shuffling. So he can go either direction at any moment. I love it. Good technique.
Hafley was saying how he practiced is unbelievable. Like he practiced like he's going to be the starter. He's been doing that from day one, hour one, and he prepares that way. He's paying attention in film study and all that. So he said he's not surprised at all of the way that he's performing out there, just because of the fact that, I mean, you got to put in the work to get there. Same as I think Steno was saying that about Wicks. You know how he's been having to drop things. He's been putting in time before and after practice on the jugs machine. The only way to get better is to keep practicing, right? So I'm glad that they're attacking those issues, and you can see it out there.
Yeah, I remember that too last year, Tim. Remember when Romeo Dobbs had the drop issue?
Yep.
And they said he was staying after practice on the jugs machine. Now he's got the best hands on the team.
Yep.
So pretty cool.
Absolutely. Man. And it's funny because like Emilio's saying, like acting as if you're going to start, acting as if preparing and practicing and approaching every week as if you're going to be the guy. I mean, normally you see that in this league with backup quarterbacks, right? You always got to be ready. You got to know the game plan. You're hands-on. You're always going hard like you could go into the game. But to see that from a safety and to see that from, your receivers, regardless of where they're at on the depth chart, it tells you just how special this team really is right now.
Yeah, completely agree. All right, so watch Keyshawn. We talked about this yesterday or this morning, Emilio. I know you wasn't on the morning show, but watch Keyshawn get kind of small right here. You see him? Like he's hiding. Look at this dude hiding behind these big boys. And again, he's just going to come off the line free here. And notice what we're saying with Kingsley and Igbare, how he's just kind of holding his ground and looking for Spencer Rattler to try to rush here, just in case, right? And again, this defense is real simple. 3 up top, 3 in the mid, in the mid ground in the zone, and you're bringing a 4-man pressure with a spy. Really, really simple. And Keyshawn just coming untouched. Bang. Ball comes out. Rashawn Gary with the recovery. Great job of Rashawn there, having the awareness to get on the ball. That's how you win the turnover differential.
Tim, was that you saying it this morning about Keyshawn ran that same play earlier and said he wanted it again?
Yep.
Yeah, so when I watched that play the first time, dude, he was about to earhole Spencer Rattler from the blind side, absolutely earhole him. And this is it. I think he's honestly on the other side of the defense from when he ran it last time. But just being in the face of him, it, like you said, get skinny, get tiny, hide behind Rashawn. He's an absolute demon. And then whoop, slip around Kenny, who's another great wall, not a window. And let me just get around that man and call it a day.
Yeah. Kobe Wooden coming free. 4-man rushed him, and you got 2 guys coming free.
Yep. And then, like I said this morning, we kind of looked at this one. Keyshawn with the patience and just the great kind of stutter step, maybe drag my right foot a little as I'm coming around the corner. He almost kind of hides at the beginning of this play and just times it perfectly.
Can you roll it back a little bit, please?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what is the whole left side of that room? A little bit more. The whole left side of that Saints line.
I asked them to run this.
They're looking at each other. They were about to block each other.
What are they doing? You got a guard, a center, and this other guard are just in their own island, man.
Dude, this morning I was like, are they running a screen pass? What the hell are they doing?
No, this dude's tripping over Lucas Patrick. Says, my ankle. Okay, let me get back and try to help on Igbare, I think. I don't know. This dude's trying to block Lucas in the middle here.
Cue up the circus music.
This is unreal.
Just a great.
My knee.
And in the scrum, of course, Gary coming away with the football, man. So, again, I know we didn't score in the middle 8, but that right there preserved the middle 8. It's huge. So Green Bay would get the ball back, obviously, after that. They went 3 and out, and then we got to halftime, and then coming out of the half, New Orleans punted. So here we are now picking up in the third quarter, 11:34 left, 2nd and 5 from their own 21. Let's throw a Bo Melton into the 14-yard jet sweep game here as the Packers are leading 21-0. So you got Bo at the bottom of the screen real quick, or real simple, 12 ace nasty, 24 fake, X jet. So when we say 24 fake, it's going to be B gap right. We're going to fake the run here, and it's actually going to be Bo Melton getting the football on the end around. Okay, so you've seen Christian out there. I love this set because you got Christian and Bo Melton on the field at the same time. Like
that's a lot of speed.
That's a lot of speed.
A lot of meat up there on that line too.
It really is, man. You're going with that strong left look, or no? It's a balanced look, isn't it? Yeah, balanced. Yeah. So you got a balanced.
You look across the board. I mean, like Tim said, a lot of weight, a lot of speed. That's a tough matchup.
And again, early in the game, we showed you the Josh Jacobs run with jet motion, right? And he got the 24 look. And then we came back to the similar look. We give the jet sweep. Everybody bots on Josh Jacobs. Let's see what the defense does here. Let's see if they hold their water. If they bot again, it's going to be fake to the right or the bottom of the screen as we're watching it here. So look at the whole offensive line setting up a duo look. And look at the whole defense just bending over once again.
Backers, for sure.
Yeah. Look at those 3 in a line. Look at those 3 Saints in between the hash. All of them are basically clones of each other, trying to figure out what is happening on this play.
That's exactly right. Belt to ass, man. Again, that's the theme today.
And again, we faked it to the short side of the field. We run the jet sweep to the wide side of the field, give them place to move, place to get a little work done, and absolute beauty blocking downfield too.
Yep. I love it how we see this action with all 3 of these guys. You see it with Scoot, obviously. You see it with Bo, and you see it with Jaden Reed. And it's so effective when those 3 guys are running these type of looks.
Yeah. Again, watch the front 7 here, guys. Watch the front 7 as they fake this 24 look. Look at everybody.
Yeah,
Oh man,
56 the only one, right? He was like, I ain't buying this time. I'm getting out here.
And he's still
he
in the
caught the edge too. He caught 96 a little bit too. Got out of his lane a little.
You can bowl a strike with them right there.
Yeah, just a great play call, man. And again, who's out? That's Christian Watson out there on the edge, right? Helping block that corner.
Poor Tucker was looking for work inside. He goes, forgot how fast Bo was, and he just ran right by him.
And I like that Bo didn't wait.
Yeah,
some players are waiting, and they tackle from behind. He's like, all right, let's just take what they give us, right?
Bo's like,
cheese curds make my stomach hurt all the time, but I do eat them though.
I do too, Bo. You ain't the only one. All right, so that explosive run
this
led
guy
to
probably has some curds too. Kind of looks like a cheese curd.
So that explosive run led to a 55-yard Brandon McManus field goal. Shout out to Brandon McManus. Man, what a year he's having.
It's pronounced McMoney.
McMoney, I apologize. So that would take Green Bay to a 24-0 lead. All right, let's fast forward. Third quarter, 4:16 left, 1st and 10 play at Green Bay's 35-yard line. So once again, they're threatening here, right? And this is going to be the Brenton Cox Jr. sack. The play call is a nickel 4-2-5, TT twist, cover 6, possibly 7, okay? Possibly cover 7. I'm calling it a cover 6. And it's an invert, all right? So this is a really – Emilio, we talked about cover 6. We know what that means, right? It's quarter, half, or half, quarter. We talked about what invert is. Cover 2 invert is the safeties buzz down, the corners drop deep halves. Now we're mixing and matching a cover 6 invert. Now, when I say possibly 7, it looks like Keyshawn is matching a little bit at the top. So the difference between a cover 6 defense and a cover 7 defense is really simple. Cover 6 is both of them are quarter, half, or half, quarter. In this case, it's going to be half, all right, and it's going to be quarter. Actually, no, I apologize. It's going to be half. This guy's going to come down. This is going to be quarter, and it looked like Keyshawn was playing quarter, but he doesn't get crazy deep, which makes me thinks it was match. So what that means is if it's cover 6 with match principles, you're playing box and triangle. That's what we call cover 7. That's Nick Saban 101. The fact that Jeff Hafley has got some Nick Saban in his defense fires me up, man. Because, again, cover 3 match, you see that everywhere in the league. Cover 4 match, you see it everywhere in the league. When you start seeing cover 6 match, things are getting good.
And let's not just cover grass, right? If you're Keyshawn, you got a dude right in front of you. I don't need to run back to the 10-yard line just because I'm supposed to be covering, deep quarter. Let's over here and just take care of this man in front of me, stay on him.
Yep.
Great D.
And again, the TT twist in the middle, real simple. It's just these 2 tackles are going to switch spots. They're just going to kind of twist up front. And Kenny gives him a sign. Kenny looks over. I can't remember who it was, if it was Wyatt or who, but he looks at him and goes, I think he tells him, hey, let's twist this right here. Right. And outside is real simple. It's just an outside rush and just take care of business, man.
I love that freedom that Hafley gives Kenny and the boys up front there. Obviously Kenny saw something here and said, hey, let's run the twist right now. And just the trust and the communication to just go ahead and do it and execute. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right before the snap. You're talking like 1 second before the ball snapped. He's making that call. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I got this crossed up, boys. That's a later play. This happens every week. I apologize. So your quarter is at the bottom. Carrington quarter, and then this is your half over here.
Okay, I was going to say that looks a little better because Keyshawn looks like he's putting his foot in the ground at the 30.
Yeah, definitely. So I got that crossed up with another one. Actually, the Zane Anderson interceptions ones I'm thinking about. So with Brenton Cox here, though, man, we'll see it from the end zone cam. And again, that's definitely just cover 6 to me. It's cover 6. Actually, is it cover 9? Are they in 11 personnel? This might be cover 9. No, it ain't. It's hard to tell.
They are in 11, though.
They're in 11. A cover 9, the difference between a cover 9 and a cover 6 is real simple. Down here, you're running quarter to the nickel side. That's called cover 6. If we were running quarters up here, right, and only half here, that's called cover 9. And you're really trying to bait a team to throw underneath on the nickel side because they're expecting you to drop that.
Helps against crossers too, right? Like crossers and meshes later on.
Bingo. If you've got a team that's running a lot of crossers on you, right? Like these guys are attacking here, then you'll call a cover 9 and you're luring them right into a trap where you've got 2 deep defenders on this side.
Right.
So, again, it's just all about staying +1 in the hat count. We'll roll it here. Look at Brenton Cox at the top of the screen, a little chop and rip. Great job just keeping it simple, man, getting right at the cornerback. And again, look at the D tackles doing the dirty work in the middle with that twist. Just a beautiful, beautiful execution there.
Poor 75 has had his hands on his hips all game long. He was the one that was all confused last play.
Yep. It's a good look right here. Let's speed it up a touch here. So see Kenny right there, Emilio?
Yep.
He looks right at Wyatt and goes, hey, let's change this up a little bit. Let's do a little twist.
You saw Kenny do he put his hands like and gave him the little twist symbol.
Let's have a little fun with it.
Real discreet.
Yep. Now let's watch the move here by Brenton Cox Jr. Watch him. He's going to bang. See him chop, rip. Right?
I think that back
try to engage the hands, chop the hands down, rip outside. Right?
I think that back kind of messed up a little bit. I think he was supposed to throw a shoulder on Brenton there.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, he slipped close to him, and he just wanted no part of that.
He took a look at that guy and said, nope.
Hard pass.
Yep. He said, stay off the damn weed. I ain't hitting that dude.
Yeah.
He saw his whole career flash before his very eyes. That was Jamal Williams, by the way, 21.
Right.
That's exactly who we're talking about.
Molly Ball. There you go.
Jamal did not want the smoke.
He did not want the smoke. So there you go. 1st and 10 play. Now you make it a lot more difficult on that drive. Now we're going to go a little later in that drive. 3rd quarter, 2:20 left. 1st and 10 at Green Bay's 22-yard line. Here's the Zane Anderson interception.
Here's the Zane.
I'm talking about. So, again, there may be some 7 involved here. I'm not sure. But here's the play call. I've got 4-3 over, or it's called a 55 front, okay? Let me explain what that means. From the offense's perspective, they identify fronts. They don't say 4-3 over, 4-3 under, bear. They've got a numerical system. In this specific case right here, a 55 front's really simple. They're playing over in combination with the Sam being on the line of scrimmage. So it's a 5-man front with the Sam on the line in an over, okay? When we talk over, it'll be easier to show in the end zone cam here in a minute. In an overlook, you identify your strong side of your formation, right? Now they're shaded 1 tech with a 3 tech on the strong side of the formation. That's an over. Now, when you bring the Sam onto the line of scrimmage, there's your Sam, strong side linebacker, making a 5-man front. That's also a 5. So this is called a 55 front. So we'll say
looks like 3-4.
Yeah, bingo. Just like a jam almost, right? Free spur. So the free safety is going to play spur. That's Zane Anderson. He's already getting in position. I love it. So when you play spur, it just simply means you got 2 deep safeties. One is going to come down and play in the box. That's called the spur safety at the college level. You don't hear it much at the NFL level, but that's what I always refer to it as. He's going to be playing curl flat. Really, really simple. He's going to settle in here, and he's going to be looking to play curl to the flat. Now, when we say invert, we're going cover 6, half insert. The bottom is the 2. So this guy has got deep half responsibilities. Xavier McKinney is going to go quarter. I think this is Keyshawn that's going quarter, but he settles in like right here, and that's why I think it may be a cover 7 invert because he may be matching on that side. But I love that they kind of trust their guys to, on the receiver side, just play half. They didn't change anything up. It's like, you know what, let's see if we can hold our water here. So, again, the play call is 55, free spur, cover 6, half invert. All right, that's what the invert means. Let's roll the tape here. I don't think they do anything crazy up front because it's a play action. Everybody just has to kind of bot on the run, right?
Right.
So,
but having the faith in Valentine, I mean, if it was a streak route for him to be invert up closer to the line and being able to bail all the way out, I like that we have that, confidence in him.
Yeah. And Zane Anderson right here too, just filling this out. Now you see Carrington is, okay, I've got to peel off because this guy is running that wheel route, right? That dragon wheel that we talked about. So the tight end has come across the formation and is running a dragon wheel. But watch Zane. Zane knows, all right, he's not dumping it down underneath. Let me go looking for work. Look how he gets his head around.
Yeah,
he gets his head around
all in one motion. He eyes on the quarterback, flips the hips, and gets himself in position in one. It's like one move.
Yeah, he realizes it's not a screen with these 4 offensive linemen in the back sitting over here. He's like, well,
all standing there picking their noses, doing nothing.
This is not a screen. That was a fake run. So I'm going to peel out of here because I know that back's not doing anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then right here,
he sees 3 green jerseys in front of him too, so he knows he's covered.
Yep.
And again, I firmly believe Carrington Valentine's picking this pass off if Zane doesn't undercut it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think I said it after the show. I'm pretty sure I saw him after the fact. Like he was like a little upset that, like that he didn't get the pick. And then he was like, wait. Zane got it. We're good. We're good.
That's all right. Let me get up and try to throw a block now.
I think you're right. It's almost like he thought it fell incomplete or something.
Yeah.
He's
like, oh, yeah. Now he's putting the hand up. Okay, no, we're good. We got it. All right.
I
love it, man. All right, let's watch it from the end zone cam. And listen, we bought on the play fake big time right here, right? They're just going to kind of clamp down on the run, and then obviously
look how heavy they went. That's 13, right?
Yep. 13 look.
Or I guess 22, either 22 or 13.
22. Yep. And I love too the pressure there, right? The pressure by Gary getting back, recognizing, all right, it's a play fake. Look at both Gary and I'm trying to think, is that Carl Brooks? I think it's Carl Brooks. That right there, man, causes you to short. You can't really truly step into that throw. You see how he kind of a little off the, a little more wrist than body. Yeah. If Carrington picks that off, he might make that dude miss and get up the sideline.
Yep.
I'm so glad Zane got it though, man. That's absolutely awesome.
So cool.
I like Edgerrin Cooper there too, making sure he doesn't get hit with a penalty, right? Watch him. He's just like, let me just get in the way.
Ooh. Yep. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. He looked like he was just skipping the line at the bar,
Yeah. Don't do the turns out. Yeah. Excuse me.
And people say too, like, why didn't he lay him out? How many times have we seen it be a legal hit, but it looks so vicious that they throw a flag and call it a blindside, right?
So true, Clayton. It's understanding another thing to like about rookie Edgerrin Cooper, right?
Yep.
Understanding the little nuances of the game already.
Yep.
I love it.
All right. So Green Bay obviously got the ball back. They would punt. Then New Orleans would punt. Now we're on to the fourth quarter, 11:04 left. 3rd and 12 play from their own 14-yard line. This is Jordan Love to Jaden Reed. The Packers are leading 24-0. Once again, breaking out the quad look. We're going to go 11, gun empty, nub left, which equals quad right. Empty look, nub left equals quad right. What quad right mean is 4 defenders on one side of the formation, okay? Now keep in mind, if there was one of these receivers over here and Tucker himself was on this side, we would call that load right, all right? But again, when the tight end and the running back are split wide on the same side of the formation, that's referred to as load. Load right, load left, whichever side. So again, the play call is 11 gun empty, nub left, double leak, F climb, dagger. Once again, you're getting a dagger concept thrown into the mix. So the play call, real simple with the nub left. The double leak is basically going to be both shoot routes. So the tight end, Tucker's going to chip, and he's going to shoot to the outside. The running back is going to chip and then shoot to the outside. So there's your underneath safety valves, all right? F climb, your F's going to run a climb route, and then you got dagger on the other side, which is basically a go and a dig. All right, so with dagger, this guy is going to run a go. We're going to have a dig coming across the backside, and then your F is going to run the climb route. So here's what's cool. I'm going to draw a slot cross in blue for you guys, okay? There is the slot cross concept, right? Now, in white, I'm going to draw the dagger concept. Dagger right here. So you've literally got 2 of Matt LaFleur's favorite passing concepts, favorite route combinations on one play with 2 leaks underneath as safety valves for your quarterback.
2 leaf valves built into it.
That is called belt to ass, Tim, if you want to throw that up for the folks at home, just so they understand what we're talking about.
Oh, wait, we gotta throw that up. Remember this guy?
Has anybody seen him?
Speaking of belt to ass, anybody seen this guy?
Is he out of jail yet? All right, so
there it is.
There it is. That's what you're
full grain leather right there.
All right, so just key in on the crosser here, man. And Jordan Love, again, if you overthrow this ball on 3rd down, you don't convert your punting. I love that he gave him just enough space. He didn't overthrow it and puts it right where Jaden Reed can make a play. Jaden Reed with late hands, just a great job, man. You could put a little bit more on that, don't get me wrong, but I'm glad that he didn't overthrow it to the sideline, you end up punting, right? Because you got
again, like Tim was saying earlier, there's just every time you look at the play, there's another open person. That late dig, or late dagger, the in across the middle is open between the hashes, just super late. Probably right about now it's open. Just Jordan decides to hit Jay Reed there. And I love the quad look. I love spreading it all the way out because then you get them to commit. Hey, you put 4 guys over there on the right side, they're in zone. Like if I don't have guys lined up across from him, I already know before I need to put in motion or anything that they're in zone, not covering man to man on that.
Yeah, definitely. And just Zach Tom is a dog, man. The way he moves, God, he moves like a freaking running back. It's amazing. But look at Jordan's mechanics here too, boys. Set up, let that thing rip.
Yep. And the old Aaron Rodgers rule, right? If I see the back of that DB's jersey, I'm letting it fly. Yep.
Was that a 5-step and 2 hitches?
It looked like it. That means that O-line blocking, right?
1, 2, and hum it.
Yeah. 2 hitches after a five-step drop.
Dude,
and they brought 4. It's not like they didn't bring, it's not like they brought 3. Look at the wall right there. That is a built wall.
Can we just talk about how nasty Jaden Reed just cooked Tyrann Mathieu? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
the late hands too, man.
Yeah.
This time now, watch Zach Tom this time, guys. Look. So Chris Brooks is going to get a chip. Look how
catch him again.
Just focus on his feet. Look at his feet. Like Rex Ryan, just watch the feet here for a second.
Never gets too out of position or over his body. Reels everything in, even on that first catch.
Yep.
Let's be real. I mean, Zach Tom is the reason Jordan was able to release that ball. I mean, if he gets beat there, this play probably ends differently.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. All right, let's wrap it up with a little Malik Willis throw. Y'all want to?
Oh, you mean the best throw of the day? I'm sorry.
Best throw of the day.
No disrespect to Jay Money, but this is the absolute best throw of the day right here.
It's a dime piece right here, man. All right, we're going fourth quarter, 4:13 left. This is a 4th and 2 play. You think the Saints coaching staff wasn't pissed off that we were throwing the ball on 4th and 2 here, boys, up this much? Once again, belt to ass.
I'm glad he did it though. We need that kind of practice, but we need to know that we can convert it. We need to know what we want to look for on a 4th and 2, different things. I'm glad he at least has that film to go back to now.
Yeah, and I love the fact that we're just continuing to hammer the crossers to Jaden Reed, man. That is his money route, no doubt. The play call: 11 gun nasty, Trey left, T weak, Z-go crossers. And we're going double leak again to the flats this time. All right. So the Trey left, simple. You got 3 targets to the left, one of which is a tight end. Okay. So it's a 3-by-1 set, nasty splits inside the numbers. We're going to go Z-go. Let's identify the Z. The Z is off the line of scrimmage, opposite or on the tight end side. So this is your Z. Going to run a go route. You're going to have crossers, or what they refer to as mid mesh. So you're going to have crosser here, and you're looking to get these guys tied up in the middle. And then you've got double leak with the flats. So it's going to be a chip, flat, leak, and then it's chip, flat, leak there. Again, the play call: 11 gun nasty, Trey left, T weak, Z-go crossers, double leak, keying on Jaden Reed here, boys. And Malik Willis going to have all day to throw. But my, oh my, what a throw it was, man.
It was the same thing. I think it was a 3-step and 2 hitches, or it might have been a 5 and 2 hitches. Just all the time in the world back there.
Yeah, let's watch it from the end zone cam. This is where you can really see.
This is the best look of this throw.
Didn't look like much from the all-22. When you watch it right here, though, boy, anticipation, tight release. His release package is so. I mean, it is compact as it gets.
No, it's a 5, 1 hitch, 2 hitch, fire.
And
look at that ball. Look at the ball he puts on Bird right on the. I mean, it's literally a perfectly thrown football. Right
now,
there.
I want you to key on his back foot. Watch Malik Willis's back foot rather than driving through the ball. Watch him. This is how much arm strength he's got. Watch, he lifts his back foot up. Look, you see that? He's just playing with his food right there, boys.
Yeah.
Just roll it back a little bit. Look at the guy on the far right takes position as Zach Tom. My man.
Who is that?
Oh, come on, Clay. You know who that is. Look at Glover. Lock him down.
Yeah.
Lock that man down. Oh, turn him inside? Yeah, nothing. You got here clean. Look at the alley he gave Willis to throw that ball. No one was even in his field of view.
Hey, do we got this at 100%? Can we watch this at full speed?
Look at that. Look at that kick step. Come on now.
Look at that. Oh, my God. That is textbook humming that tater right there.
Willis said, Glover, can you make me an alleyway to throw this? No problem. I got you. Boom.
We messed up, guys. We should have had Travis Glover as one of the PTA Offensive Player of the Week nominee there. I didn't even realize. Tim said, can we watch it at 100%? Tim, we can watch it at 200%. Let's see.
Put it at 150. What do we got? How fast?
On loop.
400. You ready?
Put it on 400. Let me see that thing spin.
Oh boy, the NASA computer couldn't handle it. Let's try 200. Let's go back. Let's go back one more time here. Let's see 200.
Come on now. Oh
yeah. Come on, boys. You kidding me?
Yep. That's it.
Right there. Oh man, what a fun game to watch. That was awesome. Probably my favorite game of the year there for the Packers. So again, Packers win 34-0. That was 13 plays, mostly offensive. We got a few defensive plays in there as well, but just a great game, man. Packers win 34-0, win the turnover differential 2-0. Middle eight was tied 0-0. Explosive plays, the Packers had 9, the Saints only had 2. And first down passing, we were 3 of 6. As long as you keep that first down passing under 8, 9-ish, I'm happy. When you start getting up to around 10, I'm going, what are we doing? Let's run the freaking football here, right? So a lot of fun watching that game. Anything you guys want to add to that at all? As we're at the hour 14 mark, boys, we did good. We did real good.
Nice. This is very good. Holmes hit it though. Malik doesn't know ball, can't throw, and isn't that fast. Sick. I mean, they were calling it on the big old networks there. So I'm just happy we got him. We're blessed to have him, and we're lucky that he takes it serious, and that Sean Clifford. Let's not forget about the big red dog. I said let's take him out for a walk and bring him right back inside, and my man is still holding it down. He always see him right next to the guys. Even if he's not dressed, he's always helping them out, making them, a little laugh here and there, nothing. Let's just keep it light and keep playing the game we love.
Yeah. Yep. And a little update here. Thursday Night Football, we're in the middle eight. We're approaching halftime, 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and it's tied 3-3. I think somewhere around the fourth inning here, we're tied 3-3 between the Bears and the Seahawks.
The Bears still suck.
Funny would it be? Oh, we got a flag. Somebody just got punched in the face. DK Metcalf. Surprise, surprise. DK lost his cool. Happens every single year, man. How many times are you going to get hit with a penalty, bro? Like, seriously. Get him off the field. Unbelievable. So, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for the Bears in this one to beat up on the Seahawks a little bit. I don't know how you guys feel about it. When you look at the playoff picture, where are the Seahawks at right now? They are out of it right now. So let's go to the
playoffs. Don't talk about
the standings here. The Seahawks are currently the 9 seed at 8-7. So if they lose this game, boys, they are eliminated. So basically what you've got is the only 2 teams contending for that final number 7 seed with Washington. And, of course, Green Bay, if something were to go crazy wrong, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. So if Seattle loses this game, they're pretty much out. Pretty sure that would eliminate them. So interesting. Very interesting. All right. Anything else, boys? We good?
I know Coach has been asking a couple times, but he said, "What's up with Ja?"
Let's hit it real quick. So I was going to share it.
Do you have the injury report?
Yeah, we do.
Ja said,
on my knee.
We're gonna walk through Twitter tomorrow morning for Good Morning Lambeau. We'll hit on it heavy because there was a lot of tweets that came out on how he responded, how Coach LaFleur responded. It really caught everybody off guard. We're kind of looking at it like he's going to be ready any second now. Yeah. But he said if I remember correctly, LaFleur said he doubted that Ja would play.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got.
Here's the updated injury report. Matter of fact, see if we can get it up here. There we go. So Jaire Alexander with a knee, full participation Wednesday, was limited on Thursday. Keep in mind there was no practice Wednesday. It was just kind of guesswork. So that limited aspect kind of makes you think there might have been a setback. You know what I mean? Kind of feels that way. Corey Ballantyne, full participation. Javon Bullard, limited both days. Andre Dillard was not listed Wednesday. Now he's got a concussion evaluation. He was limited today. Tyron Hopper with the ankle did not participate Wednesday, or would not have. He did participate limited today. Elton Jenkins, you guys remember a few weeks back how it was getting veteran rest plus a knee, veteran rest plus a knee? Well, now it's just a knee. So it sounds like Elton is definitely dealing with some kind of knee injury. So we got to keep an eye on that moving forward. That's something that's popped up from time to time this year. I haven't heard whether it was the one that was surgically repaired a couple of years ago or not, but definitely want to play that safe and get him healthy for the playoffs.
Right. Yep.
Tucker Kraft with the hip limited. He's good to go. He's going to play. Luke Musgrave limited. 8 snaps last week. You've seen him run the skinny a couple times, really stretching the defense. So he looked completely healthy to me.
And as Steno was saying that he expects him to kind of get ramped up a little bit more in the offense, get more plays and stuff each week as it goes along. So that's exciting that he's getting back and that they're willing and ready to get him ramped up into it.
Yeah, limited participation for him is probably just precautionary. I would think we're still working him into that game plan.
Yeah. And then all did not participate both days were Quay Walker, Christian Watson, and Evan Williams. We'll see how that shakes out. And again, we'll hit on it when we got a little bit more time in the morning. We'll walk through some tweets where people are talking about, seeing them out there with the rehab group, stuff like that. So as far as Ja, though, there's some people that are saying it feels like something's going on behind the scenes. There's others that say it's just strictly the injury.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's a PCL. Everybody's different. It took Puka 6 weeks. This last week was a full 6 weeks. So you should be getting ready soon. It's just the way that Matt LaFleur answered that question, I think, is what's got people raising their eyebrows. So probably just a setback, though. Hopefully that answers your question there, Coach. As we look at the Packers schedule, we're just about to wrap up here. I think we got the updated schedule here. Yeah. So currently, obviously, I love this setup here by ESPN too. It shows the leaders. You know what I mean? The passing leader, the rushing leader, the receiving leader, really, really cool. But just 2 games left here at Minnesota, been flexed to the 3:25 local kickoff on Fox. And then, of course, Chicago is still to be determined. I imagine if the Packers lose to Minnesota, they probably won't flex that game in Chicago. But if the Packers beat Minnesota and they got a chance to climb up another seed, little playoff implications on the line, Chicago can play Spuller, oldest rivalry in the game. Maybe they will try to put that in some kind of a big slot there because it is one of the most popular rivalries in the game, even though the Chicago Bears absolutely stink. They're still out there jawing, boys. They out there fighting. What the heck's going on here? Oh, we got a defensive lineman talking trash to DK Metcalf.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, hilarious. See how that shakes out. When you look at the high receivers here on all these games throughout, starting week 1, here are the receivers that led the Packers in receiving yards in each game. I'm just going to rattle them off real quick. Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed. You talk about spreading the ball around, boys. That's exciting right there. It really is.
I just caught the ball.
All right. And again, if anybody sees Raider Young, let them know we're looking for him. Okay, we're worried about him. So
You hurt me, Brett.
Yeah. And there has been a boogeyman sighting in Minnesota. I'll just say that. My man is he's on the prowl, old Edgerrin Cooper. I'm excited to see him get up there.
Old Frosty.
Old Frosty the Snowman. All right. You guys ever seen Scary Movie 2? You remember that movie back in the day? Scary Movie 2.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I remember him hanging out, Marlon Wayans hanging out in his room that night, and the commercial came on for the Christmas, a hip-hop Christmas. Remember that, the commercial? What was it, Frosty the Dope Man was one of the songs. A sleigh ride in my 64.
Yeah.
Annie up B, it's Christmas. There's some dandies. A couple of them we can't say on the air. So,
right.
Tim, you got anything else, man?
No, man, this was great. Hopefully we shut out the Vikings on Sunday. We'll pitch another shutout. Let's go. I'm ready.
Hopefully this guy shows up with a shirt on, whether he's there or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Emilio, you good?
Yeah, Tucker Kraft, like you said, he's for the boys. Love that at the end of his speech. And Jordan definitely is aware of Toyotathon. He said his marketing agent reached out, got him all squared away. He was hinting at potentially. He said, maybe I do need to pick up a Toyota, maybe some for the offensive line too. So maybe we'll keep our eyes peeled for the new units rolling into Lambeau. I'll have Tim do a little scouting, see what they bring him. Say they bring him a couple of, maybe a couple
of Tundras, couple of Toyota Tundras, to the frozen Tundras.
Yeah, lift them, whatever they want to do, but I like it.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
And then appreciate Wheeling Al.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Al, for the super chat. We appreciate you, bud. And this show officially sucks. So we've talked about Scary Movie. We're talking about Toyota Tundras.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to end it there. We'll see y'all in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time for Good Morning Lambeau. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Help me out here, Tim.
For those of you listening on the pod,
thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, let's go out and be the change we want to see in the world. Hopefully everyone had a great Christmas. Let's have us a happy new year and get ready to head into the playoffs with some momentum. Go Pack, go.
And we go.
Bye, guys.